Hello guys. So you voted and we're not doing this. We're doing a milk snake tail, and you guys also said that you wanted to see the progress. So I'm going to try my best to record as much of it as possible. So here is my base sketch. So this is not exactly what we're going to be doing. It's going to be probably more like this, maybe less exaggerated like that. So I was just sketching to get the pattern, like, markings down. So I'm going to have two of the different groupings of stripes because, you know, there's red, black, white, black. So I'm going to have two of those just to make it kind of easy to work with, and I think it'll look pretty. So yeah, onward to get the pattern. Paper acquired. Perfect. Perfection. Scissor time. Don't mind me cutting with one hand. Oh. I should probably stop. Fancy transition time. Perfection. Look at that. It's a tail, and it's actually really big-ish. Yay. After a little bit of trial and error, maybe not trial and error, just kind of looking in a mirror, this is not long enough. Paper again. Turning on the light so that I can actually see what I'm doing-ish. Slightly better. Okay, now to a completely different format of recording because this is hard. Alright, so, you know, my foam is very twisted. Like, really bad. So, going to try and use a hairdryer to fix it. Yeah, let's see how that works. This one's not too bad, but it could definitely be better. Volume warning. Maybe. I don't know. Feels warm. Not warm enough. 1 second. Get on there. Here's our flattener. One more time. Okay, so I don't see a huge difference, but this is also not a super big piece of foam. So I don't think we will see a huge amount of difference. What will really be the tester of this theory is going to be the big piece. Wow, my tablet won't focus. Beautiful. Okay. It might work with the big one. Gotta do this one in segments. Success! Ish. I mean, better than it was? Yeah. Yay! Time for the rest of them. Beautiful. Holding it down for a minute. Hopefully that'll work. It's not better. It's better. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Be free. Yes. It is time. And a little twisty twist, because that's what worked last time. Twisty twist. And mild success. Better than it was. Yay! Looks good. I pinned it together and it is still a little warped. This is just because of gravity. But it's a little tiny bit warped, but it's a lot better than it was. And look, it's a nice square ready to be carved. Squish, squish. So I'm gonna glue it together. Yes. That's not good. It's so big. Look at it. I gotta take all of these pins out, so that'll be a minute. Okay, so I don't actually know how I'm gonna record the gluing process. So I'm just gonna kind of like do a little whoosh. Okay. All glued together. It's so nice. Wiggle. Look at it wiggle. Now I get to carve it, which is going to be an absolute pain because I don't have an electric knife. I have scissors. Okay, so now I'm going to work on cutting the slits. So it's for the bolt. The bolt's going to go in like right here. See? Now I'm going to cut the slits, which is going to make it actually be able to wiggle substantially. I forgot to record whenever I was carving it, so you can see the result. It is very round now. So now I'm just going to kind of mark in sections down. Eventually, I think I'm going to see what happens if I don't cut slits in this yet, because it already wiggles quite a bit as opposed to the rest of the tail, because it's only a single piece of foam. There we go. See? It's symmetrical. Okay. And cutting. Also have duct tape now, which is really exciting. I've been wanting duct tape for a minute now. this is what it has turned out to be so far. See, I haven't put any slits up here yet because I feel like it's just kind of not necessary. Just look how wiggly that is just by itself. But the real test is like, so I am going to be putting more slits around the bottom, right here. Just kind of, just give it some more motion. And I'm probably going to cut a little deeper over here. Hello, look at me with my, my good camera angles. Like you can actually kind of see what's happening. So, I've cut a hole through for the belt, and now I'm trying to feed through this piece of EVA foam. Hopefully you guys are not we're not expecting a tutorial. Because this is not a tutorial, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just following Nefertiti's tutorial. Well, she hasn't made a tutorial for a reptilian tail yet, but her feline and canine super motion tail tutorials have been really helpful for this. So, yeah, here we go. Just cutting off some of the excess. Then we will be gluing this in, and that'll keep it kind of nice and firm. So, yeah, there's that. And we've also got to take my EVA foam. We're gonna make a base for this, to keep it hard and rigid, so that it'll be able to just kind of sit like this and then wiggle like this. It isn't wiggling as much as I thought it would. I think I have to make a couple more cuts. So yeah, that's a thing. Definitely a trial and error type thing. This would have been a lot easier with an electric knife. I'm gonna get one next time. But yeah, if you're wondering, do I have to buy an electric knife for this? I will say you can absolutely do it with scissors. I mean, I've done all of this with scissors. I don't have anything else to work with but scissors. So there's your wiggle. There's your wiggle. It has a wiggle. Kind of flops over, but that's just because it's really skinny. There's a wiggle. Definitely a lot better than it was. Doing a couple cuts at the bottom, just to give it a little bit more of a wiggle wiggle. Look at that, it does a wiggle. So it's extra flexible now. See, it's obviously not a perfect shape. Like it kind of, it's a little messy, but this is my first tail, so I'll probably wind up remaking it at some point. Hot glue gun! I really need a high temp one, but for now I have a low temp one. Yay! Haha, I have stuff. Okay. Yeah.
See your body into the moonlight, even if I try to cancel all the pictures into the mind. There's a flashing in my eyes. Don't you see my condition? The nation is gone right.
So it's got a good motion to it. Not as much as I think it probably should. But I think we can fix that. If you do a little dance with it. Walking with it gives it good motion. You could absolutely knock someone over with this, or at least hit them pretty hard. It's not super flexible, but it's not what it's meant to be, so yeah. That's that done. Now what has to happen is I get to make a duct tape dummy of it. So that'll be fun. Okay, so I forgot to record for a minute. The duct tape pattern is done. See, you can see all of that. Here's the backing. Then I've got my red fleece. Yes, it is going to be fleece. I've got this going on that'll go inside here to make it easier to stick it through, because right now it's a bit of a struggle. So yeah, that's a thing. Exciting stuff happening. Yay. I forgot to record. So here's this. It's not done. Stuff. Yes, patterns. Yes. It is day 3 and I have all of the essentials. Stuff pinned. Practice stuff because I don't know what I'm doing. Food. So, yeah. I am not going to record the whole process because that's just a lot. This is taking so long! First half finished. Yay. However, the pattern decided to be too long and I don't know how that happened. I sewed on all of my lines, but, you know, it is what it is, I guess. So I just retraced it so it'll be like that now instead of like that. I don't know how it wound up not going according to plan, but it did. Yeah. So that's the thing. Yay! One half and almost all of the other half is finished being sewn, and I pinned it so I could see, like, have a sneak preview of what it would look like. Because I am very impatient.
Still have to sew this and this, and it's lumpy and crooked.
And we're back. I am very sorry that I have not been recording. I sewed this whole thing, and then I was like, I didn't record any of it. So yeah, there's this. It's super warped. So yay, yay! Like it goes woo, and I can't really fix it, so it just kind of is that way. And yeah, now I'm gonna work on sewing in the belt loop. Yay! This is gonna be so painful. Also, like, little wiggle test so that you guys can see. See, look, it still wiggles. It still does the wiggle. Oh, there goes all of my stuff. And now we're sewing the end cap on. I forgot to hit record earlier, so yeah. This is what it's gonna look like. Yes, it is inside out on purpose. Kind of. So, yeah. Cover it, hopefully fit. There's the belt loop thingies. I did both sides. So, yeah. Fun things. I failed you guys once again and forgot to record. So, ta-da! It is finished. Fully and thoroughly. I will be doing another clip where I actually wear it so that you guys can see. But, see, there, I sewed it up here. It's beautiful. And this here all around, so let me get it focused. I used the wrong stitch in the last clip, as I learned from looking at Nefertiti's tutorial. So I restarted it with the baseball stitch, and I think it turned out a lot nicer. So, yay! Excitements! Yes, I think it turned out fantabulous. I'm so excited about it. Like, look at it bounce. So there's a little bit of wrinkling like right here, but I really don't think it's that noticeable. And it hits everything, just like it should. There's actually quite a bit of movement, like it's kind of awesome. So, yeah. I just want to say thank you for watching this and for putting up with like 25 minutes of content. I don't actually know how much it'll turn out to be. Maybe even 30. I honestly have no idea. But thank you for sticking around. You know, I don't even know what to say to end the video. Thank you. Please subscribe, maybe. I think I'll have it here. Probably here. Please subscribe and maybe watch another video. I think I'll put that there. Yeah, it'll definitely be there. There will not be an empty space right here. And this will be empty. Subscribe and yeah, like the video. I feel like a real YouTuber now. I've never asked for you guys to like and subscribe, but please do. I appreciate it. This was the longest outro ever. Bye.